So
mentioned about the
to the
stalking
unseen
and
eye,
so
this
forth.
video will look
Mute,
very,
mute,
very
mute the
Magma
mute
real.
the
is a
volume on their
liquid
video
flow
while
of
you
hot
talk.
magma
All
rising
right.
from the Earth's core to the boundary of the Earth's crust.
All right. So to the average person, if he was to watch this video, I don't know what the average person is. So I would say to the trained eye, you know this video is fake. You know this guy is fake. How do I know it's fake? Because basic body mechanics and even simple things like ergonomics, your body move together. We all, when we work out, we work our chest and our triceps for a reason. But when you look at this specific guy, there's a couple of things that's off about this guy. Now they got a close up of him, but if he with the camera pans back, you see his hands never really move. It's only like from his shoulders up that's moving. But if you didn't know that this wasn't a real guy, you would kind of be panicked. Also, if you look in the background to a lot of these pictures, obviously pictures can get blurry as they out of focus, but a lot of these people don't even have faces. The books in the background don't even have titles. But the average person is not going to look for those type of things when they start looking at what AI is and what it can do. If this human or AI was to come on and started talking about all of the bad things on Earth and said that, hey, he was X, Y, and Z, and he has a high title, he can probably scare people without even having a title that he actually rightfully deserved. What's even scarier about this, if you go back to his actual comments, basically most of his video have a lot of comments. Like this is one of those videos that actually don't have no comments, but there's a lot of comments on a lot of his other videos, and those are bots as well. So I wanted to like hop on and just like bring this up because this is crazy. We was having this conversation and we kind of got to a disagreement, and I was like, all right, let's just get on camera. I was saying that once we get to the point where we're at the supercomputer, then that's where things gets a little bit weird for us because all of these little details that's not as detailed are going to be even more in detail. And you were saying how we were at the beginning or we were already at the supercomputer. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
So when I mean we're already at the supercomputer, it comes down to programming, right? The video we're looking at, and as a whole, is creative writing and I want to say visual effects editing on a picture. And they've created multiple pictures of the same character to where background looks official, like you can do with I believe we can do it on here ourselves. We can
Yeah.
change the
So
background of what people are looking at.
yeah, so basically the process of even doing this, just to kind of break it down a little bit, is you take a picture. You take a picture. Like if I take a picture of the background, I take a picture and then I take that picture and I put it in the Photoshop. Once I take that picture, put it in the Photoshop, I can build out from there. It's an AI generative program. You could build out from there. But then I can hop right back in and I'll be here, or I could put an AI figure there. And you can put an AI voice that sounds like a woman voice, a kid's voice. It can sound like your parents' voice, all of that. So when I was creating the show Beyond the Blur, this is what this was for. Obviously, we talk about anime and all of those things, but this is technology. So that falls right within the realm of Beyond the Blur. And this is something that I think that's going to be super important for humanity is how do you tell the difference between AI and a real person?
Your most trained eyes won't be able to tell unless they've studied body language and anything. If this was to pop up, this could be a typical presidential speech of them just delivering something. And say if you want to announce a purge, if you could hack into the system and release something like this as Trump saying it, or like a presidential announcement, it's gonna be chaos before they even realize what happened.
He ain't even got to be there. He could be on Mars by the time this video go out. The whole time you thinking whoever talking could be in Washington. And I ain't just trying to throw, fear out there or anything, but I kind of think we all grew up in a time where our grandmas and our mothers used to say, baby, we're growing up in them last days. You got to be watching out. Like you used to hear that and you'd be like, man, whatever. But then as a
So
34-year-old man, I'm like, hold up, where my Bible at?